My Journey. The Story of Kwame Nkrumah. I was born on September 21, 1909, in Nkroful, a small village in the western region of the Gold Coast, the modern-day Ghana. My mother, Elizabeth Nyanaba, raised me with the values of hard work, discipline, and faith. Even as a boy, I felt destined for something greater, far beyond the dusty roads of Nkroful. Education became my path to that destiny. After attending the Hafasini Government School and Akimota School in Accra, I took up a teaching position. However, my thirst for knowledge and desire to fight for my people led me to the United States in 1935. I enrolled at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania, where I studied economics, sociology, and theology. My time in the U.S. was transformative. I immersed myself in the works of Marx, Garvey, and Du Bois, understanding that our struggle in Africa was part of a broader struggle of Black people everywhere. In 1945, I moved to London and became deeply involved in the Pan-African movement, helping organize the 5th Pan-African Congress in Manchester. This event galvanized the push for independence across Africa. In 1947, I returned to the Gold Coast, invited by the United Gold Coast Convention, UGCC, to serve as General Secretary. But I soon realized that the UGCC's cautious approach wasn't for me. I wanted immediate action. In 1949, I founded the Convention People's Party, CPP, carrying the hopes and dreams of the masses. In 1950, I launched the Positive Action Campaign, a series of strikes and civil disobedience aimed at shaking the foundations of colonial rule. The British were quick to arrest me, but prison only strengthened my resolve. In 1951, the CPP won a landslide victory in the legislative elections, and I became the leader of government business, later Prime Minister. On March 6, 1957, my dream became a reality. I declared Ghana's independence, the first sub-Saharan African country to break free from colonial rule. I knew this was just the beginning. The independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of Africa, I proclaimed. I believed in the unity of our continent and dedicated myself to that cause. As President of the Republic of Ghana in 1960, I embarked on an ambitious program of industrialization, education, and infrastructure development. The Akosombo Dam symbolized my vision for a prosperous and self-reliant Ghana. But my vision extended beyond our borders. I was instrumental in founding the Organization of African Unity, OAU, in 1963, a step toward African unity. However, my path was not without challenges. My push for rapid development and strong stance against imperialism drew both admiration and animosity. My dream of a united Africa, coupled with my socialist leanings, placed me in the crosshairs of powerful international forces. In 1966, while I was on a state visit, my government was overthrown in a military coup. It was a crushing blow for me and the cause of African unity. I went into exile in Guinea, where President Ahmed Sékou Touré made me co-president. Though far from my beloved Ghana, I continued to work for the liberation and unity of Africa. I passed away on April 27, 1972, in Bucharest, Romania. I gave my life to the cause of my people, to the dream of a free and united Africa. My name is Kwame Nkrumah. I was a teacher, a revolutionary, and a leader. But above all, I was a servant of my people. My spirit lives on in the hearts of all those who continue to fight for the liberation and unity of Africa. The struggle continues, and victory is certain.